All right, gonna hop into another swing check here from my buddy David. This is Ryan from Golf Fit. First things first, overall posture and setup is pretty solid. You could give yourself just a tad bit more space, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like an inch or two away from the club. But overall, I do like your posture. The biggest thing I would adjust in your posture would be getting your hips to go back a little bit. And then that would actually make your spine angle kind of, instead of being more upright like this, it would be closer to perpendicular to your primary swing plane line. But other than that, everything's pretty solid. Now, you had mentioned that you struggle with the opening of the face in the downswing. Looks like we have an outside takeaway here, which is fine. As long as we do the right stuff in the downswing. You do a good job of loading into your right knee to generate power and engage the quads and hamstrings so that you can use ground force, which is great. As you bring the club down, you do a great job of shallowing the club. You can see you're actually more than parallel to that primary swing plane line, which is great. That's going to help you hit from the inside. Now, this is where your problem lies. Okay, so as you get the club on plane, right here, you're good and everything's in the right spot. But what happens is the body stops turning and the body stops tilting, which is why your hands and arms take over and have that little bit of a flip through the hitting zone. Okay, and so you're trying to hit the ball from what I would consider a top view position. Whereas if you look at a lot of the PGA Tour pros, especially Dustin Johnson, if you go back, you can watch my swing check video with him. He's a really good example of a side view hitting position. The only thing is that his head does stay over the ball. But if his head were to follow his shoulders, he would literally be in a side view hitting position. And so because you're not getting, you can see your shoulders at the moment of impact are almost parallel to the ground. That right shoulder should be way down here, meaning that your shoulders should be tilting down like this. But instead, they're staying level to the ground. And because your shoulders are staying level to the ground, the rest of your body can't really turn through the hitting zone. And that's why that's why your hands and arms take over and have that little bit of a flip motion through the hitting zone. So if you really hone in your skills on getting the body to not only turn towards your target, but really drop that right shoulder down into the ground, it's going to feel really weird and you're going to hit some really bad shots in the beginning of it. But over time, with enough reps, it will get easier and it will work. If you need more help, I do offer online coaching. Just reach out. And as always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.